What am I doing? Do. All right. Kind of feel like a drink tonight. Really shouldn't, but I might do that. We live. Okay, everybody. Welcome to the stream again for the umpteenth time, like the 30th, 50th, 100th, 200th, 300th time. I have I'm a burger. All right, so let us. Oh my god. What does the fuck say? I had to get rid of my schedule because my schedule clearly not following my schedule. It should have been on at 3 o'clock, but I don't know. My radio station started acting up. The server's down, so I have a lot of DJs are going, "What the fuck? Beep beep beep," and yeah, I had to attempt to fix that. Of course, I failed at fixing it. I just gave everybody the day off. Cause I'm like, whatever, dudes. You know, it ain't gonna happen. Oh, look at that nest. Hi, Nest. What do we got going on today? Duke Badger, Lob Loop, Art, Rag, the Nameless Luke, Trout. Oh, Trout's back. Nah. Random Kitsune. Oh, our newest trial mod. Ugh. Dilo. Let's see if any of our streamers are on, because I don't want to. Jamaican Jam. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Archipelago and Pina. Alright, so we are good. So we're going to do a blunt advertising there. Hurry up and grow. There we go. Oops. There we go. That's awesome. That's just a gross. So anyway, tonight I am a hamburger, or more to the point, I'm a cheeseburger, which is really freaky as hell, and I don't like it. But that's what we got. If I can actually get this, if I can actually sit like a normal human being for a second, there you go. You can actually see the facial expressions of my Kanagin, and it's not cool. It's so stupid. I love it so much. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Oops. I'm gonna try to. Whoops. I'm gonna try to. So not cool. I'm going to try to keep my I'm going to try to sit up like a normal human being just for a short period of time because I really don't want to do this for long. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe if I put my fluffy little, oh, I don't know, like that, maybe? Doesn't that elevate my lazy buttocks? There we go. Every time I put my hand over my face, it stops. Look at that. Okay. Anyway. All right. So there you go. Now you have a really, really, really freaky ass burger. Okay. Let's try to actually do this. What am I doing? Oh yes, we are playing the Isle. In fact, we are playing the Crimson Isle. Welcome everybody to another episode of What the Hell Does Toad Do with His Life? Currently nothing. This is MX. MX is a fantastic, awesome staff member. MX is has been stepping up. I already lost the thing. MX has been stepping up a huge amount with the going ons of Crimson behind the scenes. He does so much work behind the scenes. It's ridiculous. So really happy to have him. Oh, shut up. Oh, May has administration powers now. I didn't see her on. She's not on. Aw. But that's going to be fun to watch. So MX is basically the guide boss. Yes, I am the cheeseburger. So, oh, you're watching the stream. Hello, MX. I just talked about. So MX is a guide boss. He's dedicating all his time into making sure the guides are happy, making sure that they're well trained. You know what they can say, what they can't say, and to express the server's appreciation, obviously, for doing what they do, because they don't get anything really extra. In fact, they don't get anything extra. They're just stepping it up and helping the players out. It's really cool having a guide. I talked about this in the last stream. How it was such a really nonchalant idea that Onyx had eventually pitched to me, and I really didn't care for it. I really didn't care. Period. It was such a I had so much other stuff on my plate. I'm like, yeah, dude, no, don't do guides. Got two guides. I don't care. Show me something on paper. So this guy sends me like a 15-page thing on paper, and I didn't read it. I'm like, oh yeah, well, if you put this much effort into it, you must really want it. It ended up being one of the most amazing things that we have going on for us at Crimson. I don't know of any other server that has their own built-in help guide system. So, newbie friendly? Yeah, we're newbie friendly. So that's cool. Oh, I don't know if maybe I shouldn't have this thing pointing at my Kanagin because it looks kind of weird. It looks like I'm angry. I'm not angry. I'm just concentrating. I'm gonna scare the living tail off these guys in a minute. Now, the trick with scaring people, you have to find the perfect spot, right? You don't want to be seen. You don't want to be heard. So we have to find our spot, which is going to be not there. Ah, they must have heard something. Interesting. Are they using gamma? Kidding. Ah, they did hear something. Look at that. What the hell did I hear? I don't know what you heard. What did you hear? I don't know what you heard. Let's go over to the trees here. I don't think I make a noise when I come back in, do I? I can't tell if they're around the rocks or not. They are. Can we get out this rock? Moved out! That's what they heard. Yeah. This is such a gross misuse of my time and powers. Oh, for crying out loud! No one, no one saw that, right? That would be. Yeah. Let's just move on with our day, shall we? Right? Just. Let's just. Anyway, how about that weather, eh? Getting a little bit cold. Oh, Jade's on. I didn't even. I mean, I saw that, but I didn't actually register that. We could scare Jade. Let's see what Jade's doing. Okay. Now, the problem is we're not very big, so scaring Jade's gonna be a little bit hard. Let's do a 3 call. That's terrible. All right. I actually did not see that clip. All right, so I could have probably gone into spectate mode and survived that, but I didn't think of that at the time. Oh, little dragon. Aw. New player. Rabid rat. New player. This guy's back. No. No. There was another guy who was a smashing the keyboard name. The other guy had a number in it from last night. The little Giga. That would have been cool though. Okay. So we did kind of jump into the stream. So what we always do when we log on, we have 24 people on. That's pretty base for Crimson, right? While we're on Senya, even with 23, it's playable. There's gonna be life and death, blah blah blah. We get that. We have a lot of staff on, a lot of high ends, like top staff. MX's, don't mess with him. And Jade is our Dino director, so she's one step down or 2 steps down from owner. Ad, also don't mess with Ad, and Ad is head admin. So we have the power. Oh, someone talked. Munchkin. Oh, Munchkin, what's this? It's use of my time and powers. That looks familiar. Oh, for crying out loud! I don't appreciate that. It's use of my time and powers. Oh, for crying out loud! Okay. Okay, anyway. How do I add these to highlights? You to teach me how to use it. I want to add that to a highlight just because I'm an idiot. Okay, so anyway, well. Okay, shut up. Who's that guy talking in the background? Oh, that's me. I'm watching the video. Hold on. He's annoying as. Jeez. God, shut up. My timing. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Mushkin. Yeah, see if you can add that to my my collection of stupidity. That'd be great. But we'll call it that. So as I was saying, really no need to check right now what's going on, because if Jade's on, if MX is on, if Ad's on, we're talking top brass and you know, no nonsense skill people. So we're pretty confident that everything's under control. We don't have to look for overpacking. We don't have to look for, you know, whatnot. I also like to get acquainted with who's on when I log on. And it's currently 6:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I like to get acquainted with who's on currently. I'm glad to see Little Dragon's found a little home, because Little Dragon's brand new, and I'm hoping that they enjoy it. Moose is good. I like Moose. These players have not been here that long. We're talking 2 or 3 weeks, and it's good to see them clicking in, and that's exactly what Crumplin's trying to do. Trying to regrow our player base after a couple of. Oh, Onion's on too. Oh my god. After a couple of staff and players creating their own server, which is perfectly fine. You know, but they take our regular players, right? No. If they take them because the player wants to go with them, that's nothing you can do. That's perfectly fine. If they take them because they're poaching them, that's the opposite of fine. But in either case, you know, it hurts the player base, and then a lot of people do come back because they realize, you know, even having a 24-25. Oh, come on. Even having a 24 or 25 average player base is actually a lot of work. It's very difficult to acquire, to have it running, because as I told you guys every time, every stream, pretty much, you know, see if you can keep a mental note of who's on right now. Right, and I'm really bad with names, so I mean, I'm not remotely perfect on this, but I like to kind of get an eye view of who is on, and then I check back and actually look again in about half an hour to an hour. And what you'll notice is that list would have changed at least 50 or 60%. But we still remain at our player base, 24, 25, yeah, that's 33, you know, for a little bit, etc., etc. So the number of people that we rotate through is unimaginable, and it's actually borderline unbelievable, because it's in the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds a day. I'm not talking about like a month or whatever, right, or a week. I'm talking about every day. There are hundreds of different players logging on to Crimson. Some stay for the entire day, some stay for 2 seconds, you know, whatever. But hundreds and hundreds of players every day rotate to the server. The trick of that is to get 70 of them to stay on to the exact same time. And that, there lies the challenge of server. There's no way for me to actually ask Pink Perfect how many people log on a day with a different Steam ID. But I can tell you that in our Save Dino folder, we have thousands of dinos in there. Because every time you log on to a server, any server, every time you log on to a server, it's the moment that you log in. Hey, Sparky. The moment that you log in, your player data is saved. And it doesn't go anywhere. It's saved. So if you log on to the Juvie Utah You go, hell no. Right? Hell no. And you log out right away. Okay, and then 7 months later, your friend says, hey, dude, let's play on that whatever server. You log on and go, oh my god, I'm a juvie Utah. I didn't know that. It's because it saved you for 7 months ago. So Crimson has thousands. I'm talking like 10. Can't tell the exact number. Again, it doesn't break it down for me. That would be intelligent. At least 10,000 dinos. I might be completely off the rocker. It could very well be closer to 20,000. So, remember, very few people actually join the Discord, and even fewer actually stay on the Discord, especially with the amount of times I ping people. So, it's at least 10,000. I would bet my tail that we're at over 10,000. I might even be low with 20. Point is, that's impressive. It's very impressive. Even I think it's impressive, and I'm not impressed by anything. With the amount of work and effort it is to get that many people to pop in, even for a minute to say hi. No, it's ongoing. It never ends. Then, of course, you got places like Noobs that has probably about 1 million. Actually, did not do that either. I need to stay small. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go baby dial up, and we're just gonna be that for the rest of the night. It's probably the best. It's probably best for my house and everybody else's house that I just stay small and useless. Da-ba-ba. I actually did not realize I would die there. It's been such a long time so I jumped up. Let's go visit our new player here. Let's go visit this rat guy or girl and see if they're friendly or not. Let's do a 2 call or a 4 call. Grab their attention a little bit more. And we're just gonna see, hey, Rabbit Rat, welcome to Crimson. They don't know who I am. Alright? Clearly they're not paying attention. So let's go and misuse our powers and make it really obvious. Very new to the game. You can tell that right away. Hello. Oh. I need food. So very nice player. See? He needs food. And he did not tack. Go get this oral. running away. I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to teleport him. It might not work because he's kind of big and I'm kind of small and I'm on a hill. So if I kill him, I truly suck. Did I just grow him? I grew him. I meant to teleport him. Okay, good thing he hasn't noticed. I can't believe I just did that. Maybe I do need a drink. I think that's the problem. I can't believe I did that. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. There's not many people watching right now, so we cool. It's just between us. We just be between us. No one needs to know. Not to get staff involved or anything like that. It's all good. That's just. He hasn't realized it yet. He's not hungry anymore. I can tell you that. And that's just. Oh, little dragon is no longer was a. Did little dragon die? Aww. Must have died. Yeah, they're not lagging at all. Yeah, they're really lagging. Look at that. That's terrible. They're also completely ignoring us, which is also something I'm used to, so that's it. Oh, they're looking for the water. Roar. Oh, I thought he fell through the map. We're not keeping track of how many times they die. So if you guys are starting to get a little pen and paper out, or your iPhones or your Android phone, or whatever the hell you kids use now, make notes. Let's just, you don't need to do that. I don't think there's a reason to do that. Troutman, I think, died too, because they were all in one group, were they not? Again, my memory is like a sieve. Of course, when they were together. So we did a useless teleport, and we did Wish You Died On, and we did a slay without screwing that up. So our track record is getting a little bit better, and we're ignoring the grow, and we're ignoring the 3 deaths, and we're just gonna start. I can start the stream again if you guys want. We can start like fresh. Oh, this is a fun area. Pope, my buddy Pope, my old posse. I've talked about these guys before. Pope, Red Fox to an extent, even. Oh my gosh, why am I having such a hard time with that? Not that it really matters, I suppose, but that's the point of it. Wee Woo, Destructo Beast, Kiddo, Outrun Hornet, Major Pope. These are the people that took me under their wing or their claw, however you want to put it, and put up with me, and that's a big thing, because if you think I'm bad now, wait, can you imagine how I was when I first started playing this bloody thing? It took me 6 months to kill my first player, and I played 12, 14, 16 hours a day because we were on the COVID lockdown, right? And granted, I'm still not back because of the COVID lockdown, but I still have a job, just not getting paid. But that didn't work. And I was really didn't know how long COVID was going to stay for. Didn't realize this, be a year and a half and change. So these guys, so I was playing a lot, and of course I was new to the game, so it was really fun. And these guys took me under their claw and put up with me. They taught me how to PvP. They found me when I was lost, which was all the time, because even though we were on Senya, it was Dry Reef actually, I couldn't find no, doesn't work. So they would find me, people who were in our group that joined our group and say, why are you dealing with this kid? Because, how could he get lost on Senya? Try to show me how to use a map, didn't understand how to use a map, all that good stuff. And I could not PvP. But I had time. On my claws, so I could grow Rexes. Right? So before they logged on or while they were logged on, whatever. I would grow a Rex. Take 6 hours, no problem. I can grow 2 of them, sure. And what they did is they ended up using me as a scare factor because no one else really knew that I sucked to the level of suckness that I did. So I was a scare factor. They like playing the aloes. Aloe. And where is it? I'm trying to find something here. It's right there. So they would get in a herd of like 5 or 6 aloes, and of all the apex they could have, right? Keeping in mind they could have pretty much anybody they wanted in the group. They were beyond epic. They would give me that slot 9 times out of 10. Imagine Wagons, another person. And this is not the spot. Why is it so complicated? I saw the way over there. I can't teleport on these things, by the way. They're flat. It's fake. It's flat, shiny kind of thing. You can't teleport to these. You can't, or I can't go in spectate mode and drop on this. It doesn't let me. So you have to do it manually with your claws. So they used me to the best of their ability, which was the scare factor. And you know what? It worked. Because, 5 or 6 aloes with the T-Rex, and the player's not knowing that this T-Rex, was useless. It actually worked well for them because the people would be watching the Rex, thinking that they knew how to play the Rex, and they would rush in and kill them. Now, I'm gonna miss the water there. All that for that. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I used to be up till 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even later. Good times, good memories. They're all gone now. We still keep in contact in Discord and such, most of them anyway. Pope, which is the reason for the conversation, was Pope was the one that taught me how to jump off a massively tall cliff and survive with a juvie Utah, which clearly I've forgotten or whatever. But he was a master at finding little spots, finding hidden rocks and hollow rocks, and that's all he did. He was the funniest guy in the world. If I had him on with me right now, you guys would be stitches. I'd also have probably about 5,000 people watching. He was that good, and he's from Australia, but had to move to South Africa, which you would assume is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place to live and such, but it's not. It's the exact opposite of that. So, unfortunately, there's civil unrest in South Africa because their president, or whatever you call him, prime minister, got arrested or assassinated. I unfortunately can't remember. So basically South Africa's burning to the ground right now, and regretfully, I lost contact with him. Last time I talked to him, he had moved to a garage to hide, and I haven't seen him online since. Obviously, I'm hoping for the best. I'm not going to get too stressed out. Hopefully, he shall return. But he's one of them. Imagine Wagons is always online. Doesn't seem to reply to me, which is fine. He's moved on. He hasn't banned me or muted me or anything like that. Just he's busy. He's playing another game. He doesn't have time to talk. Outrun Hornet. He's available. Wee Woo is in college now or something, so he's not playing any games. Destructo Beast is in Germany. Also taking a break from everything. Studying in university. University studying is no game. You don't have, Oh, the rat found out he can get a girl. um, so things change. Life changes. When I go back to work, I won't be playing remotely as much either. Right? It's just reality and moving forward. None of you playing now, I'm talking to everyone not even tuned in, are not going to be playing forever. You know what I mean? You're going to forget this game even existed. You're going to be sitting with your own kids one day and going, I used to play a dinosaur game. Keeping in mind, your kids at the time are going to be playing a virtual reality, like a holodeck. Right? And it's going to be real dinosaurs. Really. And you're going to be going, oh, there was a dinosaur game I used to play. And you're going, there was a nut by the name of Foot something, no, Claw something, I can't remember. And the game was called, and that's just, it's called Evolution. That's what it's called. Sorry about that. My friends are showing me a mining rig. I just have to tell them that, hey, no. One thing you don't do when you're not getting a paycheck, you're employed, you're still I worked half the day today for free. And that's the case. That's the point, right? I'm not making the big bucks anymore being the general manager of the company. I am helping the company survive the pandemic by donating my time as much as I can to keep the blood flowing. And there has not been a paycheck in a year and a half, and I'm just absolutely blessed beyond blessedness that I'm in or was in I can't land here. I was able to do that because not many people that cannot work for a year and a half. Government assistance or no, the government in Canada was giving away $2,000 a month to people because of COVID. That's a massive amount of money for a lot of the kids and stuff that were on it. I'm working at Tim Hortons and McDonald's, part time, making half of that. People like that doesn't even cover the mortgage. my freaking hydro bill's basically that. So, and that's even over now. There's zero coming in, and I was able to do it. It's getting a little bit freaky now. Freaky. But, you know, um, so far I haven't had to lose anything. And for that, I'm very honored, very, very happy and not complaining. I'll tell you that right now. A lot of people that I know, actually pretty much everybody that I know, especially in the industry that I'm in, have had to close shop, lose their house, sell their house, da 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 da. In fact, my good friend Jeff, who works with me at the company I'm at, he's been with the company for a donkey's age, like me. Fun guy, fucking, it's friggin' hilarious. He's a jokester. He's hilarious. He's selling his condo. He held on for a year and a half though. Good for him, but he's out. He's out. It's not gonna happen. So, point is, even though I can afford to buy a mining rig, you know, it's not the smartest thing to do when you're not guaranteed to go back to work until you're actually back at work, and not for nothing until you actually stay at work. Right? Because I mean, we don't know what's happening with COVID. Numbers are increasing. Blah blah blah. We're not talking about COVID. I'm talking about COVID. But even if I go back like next week, you know, after the holidays and it gets freezing cold and everybody's seen each other because of Christmas and Thanksgiving in the States, you know, we might be in lockdown again. You know, knock on wood. All right. So until the pandemic is over, you know, investing money like this is not the smartest move. Even though, and I will tell you guys this, I know you probably don't have the ability or even the care to do it. Mining is profitable. At least it is now. It does work. It really does work. I had all my gaming computers I didn't even know I had are mining, and I'm mining $1.50 a day. I bought a 4060, 4050, the big over stupid card. But don't play games on it. It's in another computer that's just mining Bitcoin. That's all it does. That card, retails for $6.99 before COVID and before Bitcoin. Currently, you can't get one for under $1,800, and if you find a brand new one, you're actually probably paying about $2,000 for it because you can make your money back. So I paid $1,400 for this card. It's the cheapest I could get it. I got it from eBay, which I don't normally buy from. I'm an Amazon guy. I got it from eBay. There was 2 available. I happened to be lucky enough to see it pop up. By the time I cashed out, only 1 was available. Someone else had bought one within 13 seconds of it hitting the market. So he sold both of these cards at $1,400 each in less than a minute. Or, let's give 2 minutes. Right? Excuse me. So, got the $1,400 card. It's really, really cool looking. It's massive. I don't know how these cases fit them. It's basically the only card I can fit in my case. So I got a full-size case. And overpaid for it. It's only a $700 card. If I paid twice as much for it as you could have bought it for it in the store, well, it depends on. That was in February. Actually, February 14th, which was my hatch day, my actual birthday. February 14th. And I've been mining with it since then. I spent $100 on a power supply just for it. Again, it's a beast. And I have mined with a couple of changes in over coin, buying some Raven coin, and doing a little bit of trading and stuff. That one card, close to $2,000 now. I would say I have in my account about $2,000. Could be off by a couple $100, but about 2,000. So if you're following the number game here, I paid $1,400 for a video graphic card. I've already paid that graphic card off. I can put that $1,400 back in my account by clicking a button, and I have an additional $600 profit from buying that video card, which means I can go to McDonald's and stuff. That's what mining does. I happen to be lucky where I have like 4 or 5 gaming computers, and they all mine a little bit. So even $1 a day is $365 after the year. Right, and that doesn't take a mathematician for that. Right, $1.50, you're at 3, 4, 5, it's about 6,000, 5,800. A little bit of more math involved with that. You're doing $2 a day. You're at 670, $720. You know what I mean? And if Bitcoin, and that's assuming Bitcoin doesn't go up in value, which it tends to do. So mining is really cool. So if you have a really nice gaming system that you just turn off, or more to the point, leave on, just let it run after you game and stuff like that, check out mining. Just let it run, especially if you live at home and you're not paying hydro. It doesn't take a lot of hydro, but it costs a little bit of money. But just let it run. They're meant to run. They're meant to run. So it's not going to hurt it. Make sure your fans are good. That's your cryptocurrency mining update. Anyway, so this guy showed me a rig, a mining rig. So it's not a computer. It's just a big box. It's like area for 8 cards. Boom, 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 boom. Double power supply. Basically, it's one big cooling fan. All right. Hangs on the wall. Actually looks pretty good for what it is. But it's just an open graphic card system with a CPU in it, so you can log on to websites and a motor. Right. That's all it is. $750. By the time you buy cards, you can get some good deals on cards. So basically, you're looking at about $3,800. Basically $4,000. $4,000 will mine you an average of so it's $3,250 with 8 video cards, which will produce $18 Canadian per day. These are not the high-end video cards I'm talking about. These are much lower-end video cards that only do about $2 a day, but they're cheaper. Okay, you can get a card that does $2 a day for about $500, $600 used. If you buy the mega card like I do, that does about $5 a day, you're paying about $1,800 for it. So I could get practically 4 cards that do $2 a day for one card that does $5 a day. Right, you just need the rig to have that many cards going. So $3,250, basically with 8 cards, will produce $18 a day. Again, $2 per card. Right. Return on investment, 177 days. Is that right? Hey Google, what's 16 times 177? Yeah. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 4 months. That's 4 months. So the $3,250 you put into the machine, you can put back in your bank after 4 months of having it plugged in. After that 4 months, it's all profit. But again, it's not what you do when you don't have a paying job right now, because anything can happen, right? I mean, cash is king and bonds are half decent, but anything can happen. So to lock up that kind of money, even for a short period of time, much more important things to do. But, even if I don't use it, the stability is there in case I need to pay something important. Right. But we're definitely going to get that once I start getting back to getting paychecks. There's no question about that. In fact, I'll probably buy 2 or 3 of them, to be honest with you, and just run them in the garage and have fun with it. Anyway, so that is your cryptocurrency update. I think I lost three people watching because of that, so I do apologize for that. I think it's really neat. Personally, I think it's really cool. But, you know, a lot of people get bored of that too. But we are playing a dinosaur game, so let's get back into. Oh. Onion got that. Now this one, Pina. See that name there? That's a problem. So Pina, I can't do that character at the end, right? So if you actually go here and type in PI, Pina is fine right now because she's the only one, or he's the only one with the PI in their name. Therefore, teleport will be fine. But if someone logs in with like Pippi or whatever, Pipe, anything that starts with PI, or even has a P and an I next to their name in order in their name, that might slay or teleport the wrong person because the system just gets the first person. So eventually that N is going to cause issues. I don't think we're doing a day-night vote because we did one prior to me logging on. That's probably why not. The staff love daytime too. It's a lot easier to actually see what you're doing as well. So we did see a player ask, "Can we do a day-night vote?" and it wasn't done. So I'm assuming the staff that's been on for a while, like Ad and Lady Jade, I'm assuming that they knew that there was the previous vote. So we only do one every 2 cycles. Otherwise, it will always be day, which is not the way the game's supposed to be played. Dilos need to have fun too. Not to mention, it's harder to live at night, and it is a survival game. So the fact we even do day-night votes is pretty cool. Most servers, again, all the larger servers, they definitely do not do it. Interesting. Oh, sorry guys, I have to check something out here, and it's kind of staff stuff. Nothing bad, but it's not. I can't get into it because it is confidential. So if it was really bad, they wouldn't be here. I just want to check something real quick. I can never find the person I want when I want to find them. Ha! Well, that's kind of cool. Inconclusive. I might have screwed that up. Okay. No, I think I went there too quick, like too close. Obviously, since he's still here, it turned out to not be that. Okay, good. All right. You think I would have actually noticed that instead? Lol. Oh, okay. Thanks, Muncher. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. 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 Sorry, guys. Just takes a little bit. I only have a couple of brain cells, so I'm using them all for this at the moment. There's been a report of something, and it's inconclusive. But unfortunately, we're leaning towards. Look at that. Leading towards the use of something that's not allowed on Crimson. And I think I made a mistake there by being too close to them. God, I'm so bad at finding. You would think it'd be easy, but it's actually I hate the way the names go into each other and that bloody AI because we have 3 times AI. There's no way to turn that off. All right, in Verma, when we're spectating, you can actually pick what you want to see: players, bodies, AI, or everything. All right, this one obviously does not have that, so everything blends into everything else. So it's really hard to actually find what you're looking for. I fly really fast, so I'm always going in a big circle. I think these guys over here. All right. Huh. Now they're BSing. Yeah. All right. Bear with me. Do 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 do. Um. That's what I thought. He logged. Solus is still on. Did someone kick him? Hey, Ranch. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Did someone kick Loki? No, Muncher, you wouldn't know. um. Oh, Muncher's. Oh, sorry, Muncher's actually in. Sorry, guys, this might be a little bit boring, but we take everything very seriously when we're contemplating a yeet because we don't want to make a mistake. We do not want to make a mistake. We don't want everybody's innocent until proven guilty. The report here is that someone is using gamma, which is bannable on Crimson. There's been reports about it, and as you just saw there, they were crouching, pretending not to look at me. Obviously, they did a U-turn to attack me. They could see me at that stage, right? But they were crouching when I was incredibly far away. I could barely make them out on a dialogue, right? So now I don't think it's going to work, Munchkin, because obviously Loki logged in a fit because his dino's still there, so he didn't even safe log. Either someone kicked him, which I don't have a report on, or he's running. And Solus would be informed by him, so he's not going to look at you. All right. Now the only issue I have here that adds one person. This is actually not my intention, but that's all right. Now, I need. And the other left. Lol. And Loki safe logged. Oh, so he told his friend that he didn't safe log. All right. So that's a pretty clear cut case. I don't know. I mean, I can't envision, no pun intended. See what I did there? I can't envision that they could see me that far away. They started crouching, then they pretended not to see me, then they did a U-turn to attack me. I blipped out, and conveniently enough, they both safe lock, or they both lock. So I mean, I don't know what else I can. I don't know. I mean, as much as I don't want to believe it, I mean, it's pretty. Uh, I mean, it's pretty open and close. Give me one. I'm gonna try to edit this video. I'm not good with editing videos because I suck at everything. So let me see if I can edit this video. And I again, everybody, I do apologize, but you do get us again. You know, so this is the unedited behind the scenes look of what staff does. Okay. Gonna expand it a bit here. Okay. I make a lot of noise in the background. You guys should. Why don't you guys won't tell me that? What is that noise I'm making? Is that my keyboard? That's annoying. I should have. You know what I should do? I should have a little music thing playing in the background, like you know that subtle, non-copyrighted BS that some streamers play. Because there's no noise in this house. I live alone. Like, well, I got an air cleaner. My mic's not that good. All right, anyway, I got the vape. And don't vape, by the way. It's really bad. I got the vape. I can't do anything but that. So give me 2 more shakes of a Rex's tail just to get this posted in staff, so I get the staff's opinion. Because we work as a group. There's already been another video posted stating that they believe it to be uh, but so desktop. Upload. Oh, look at that! I'm actually doing everything correctly this today. I am on top of my game today. Look at this. Let's see if but I didn't actually watch the video that I'm posting, so let's make sure I did it right. I should add music to this. I think it's my keyboard. Yeah, that's him looking at me. He looks away. He shakes his head like he's like, yeah, knowingly, nod, nod, nod. Other one gets up, eats a bit, and then crouch. Okay. It could just be me vaping all the time. I might vape too much. All right, good. Uh, cool. Yeah, I did reach staff lounge. What? How long ago did Ad post this video? I thought I went through all this stuff when I woke up from my unintended slumber. There it is. How can you miss that? Yeah. Even in Ad's video, they're kind of close. In my video, we were even further away. Boring stream. Oh, you know what it is? It's my fluffy little mic hitting my fluffy little shirt. Call my turn my to type on that's what it is. I figured it. I didn't need you guys. I got it. I got it. Let's move my mic up a little bit. Come on, type. Okay. Oh, my keyboard's going crazy when I don't want it to go crazy. I don't think I ever want the keyboard to go crazy. Not right now, especially. Keyboard's not working. My problem with I bought really expensive, the connoisseur, kind of whatever, the boat one, wireless mechanical keyboards, and they're really cool, but they're too expensive to whip around. So normally what I do is I buy really cheap keyboards, so I can just throw them when they go bad, and of course open up a new one and plug it in, and we're good to go. And it's very clean. Right? But for some reason, I decided to actually spend some money on a keyboard, so I can't whip this thing across the room. I did do it one time. I'm not going to lie. And all the keys fell off. All the keys went everywhere. My cat loved it. And it worked still. Luckily, because there was actually nothing wrong with it, I just had to charge it. So, yeah. Okay. Why is this so bright on my screen? Oh, Z Crimson. What's going on there? Welcome to an absolutely boring stream. Normally they're boring. I'll give it that. Why is it so bright? Gah! Um, I'll give it that, but it's really boring right now because we're just dealing with something, and it might go into a staff report, so I might have to actually end the stream very. Shh. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with this tomorrow again. Um, okay, so that's cool. Um, Good. So we're gonna give these guys ample opportunity to uh, good, cool. And this is the extra oompa. Is that a word? Hey Google, how do you spell oompa? OOMPA. So it must be a word. So there you go. So it is actually a word. Okay. Anyway, so the whole point of this stream is to give you guys a live, unedited, um, uncontrolled, uh, behind the scenes look at how a server runs in the most particular Crimson Isle. So normally it's fun and boring, but we have good talks. We have good talks. And all that other jazz. Other times, actually, issues do come up, and we are a server of not just jumping to conclusions and warning people and banning people and all that jazz. Um, if something comes up, especially something like using gamma, which is a very serious offense on Crimson, I know some servers don't care. We do it. It's in the rules. It's not fair. It's not supposed to be done. Even Dante said gamma shouldn't be used. So if he says it, and he says Z turn should be on anyway. Uh, so when we have a report of this, and then of course we do a little test because it was inconclusive the first time, and we have two people apparently doing it. Right, it just makes it snowballs into a bigger effect. These two players in particular have mentioned that they do have recordings and proof that they are not using it. One has to go to work and the other one's disconnecting all the time. And we kind of did see that when they didn't safe log. Okay, so we're going to give them 24 hours to file a ticket, and we're going to have a couple of staff members in there to watch their side of those two little tests that we did. And I'm hoping, against hope, that they actually prove that they're not using it, and for whatever reason, a couple of the players and we are thinking they're using it. That would mark us as wrong. And I can tell you one thing: most, if not all, other servers would have just gone to the hammer, right? That's not fair to the player. So it's a pain. I'll even have a little bit of a boring stream over it, but that's more important to me than the stream. I assure you. So I am sorry, but we're back now. I think they're going to figure it out. And again, I might have to cut the stream short because I will have to go into that, and I can't bring you guys into a rule break report. As much as that would be cool, it's not. It's a breach of confidentiality. How would you feel if you were in a staff rule break report and you were streaming it and having everything recorded? It's not fair. So. Oh, I forgot to check my radio stream. I have a. I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, oh, did you guys watch me gamble again? I figured it out. Actually, I figured it out a long time ago, but I'm sharing. I'm sharing some of my knowledge and my wisdom, if you want to call it that, with the people who actually watch the videos. live or whatnot. So if you want to gamble, and I'm not telling you guys to gamble because gambling is very addictive, and you guys care and work very hard. I'll be up at 7 a.m. NZ time. Oh, New Zealand. Oh, they're from New Zealand. Oh, that's cool. Some fantastic accents in that staff report. Oh, Psycho Rex is back too. That's nice to see. Oh, let's go through our numbers here. Our names. Luke is still on. Nas still on. Great. Random still on. Bird Brain still on. King Boo. Fantastic. Moose is still on. Uh, this smashing a keyboard is still on. Unknown is always here. Peanut's still on Red Death. So you know what? We really have not changed. Dead is still is new. Mish, Raid, um, Lover Girl, Loop, Psycho, Undead Silence is the one we were just dealing with. So and Rat's still on. So you know what? It actually we've had a great evening of people being interactive and actually staying um, entertained with the game. That's good to see. The scary thing is when that happens, we normally implode with numbers because it's staying because the rotation's not quick enough. So normally we add numbers to it. We haven't hit that yet. I mean, again, we were at 24. So we're up 2. Right? So, but we're not getting a lot of people joining the server right now, but they're staying on the server. So that, personally, to me, is amazing. Because I'd rather see the same people on than the cartwheel of players non-log. So that is good. Happy there. But back to the gambling, and I want to report. I want to again completely tell you guys with no uncertain terms that um, this is not to entice you. Oh, hi Z Crimson. By the way, thank you for joining. I hope you're still here. Top left corner. Yes, I am a cheeseburger. So this is not to entice you guys to gamble. It does not work all the time, and you need coin to do it. All right. So these things do play into account. What a little trick I'm going to teach you guys. But you need to be willing to lose all your coin to use it. So, with that said, gambling. Green is your friend. Green, green, green. Now there is no rhyme or reason for green. I've seen green come up 3 times in 20 gambles. I've seen green come up 2 times, one after another, which is a billion to 1 odds. On average, though, green comes up between 15 and 25 times. And I'm vaping again. So 15 to 25 times. So if you go and look into the gambling channel, and we see here that green hit at 623. So let's count how many times it didn't hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 25. which is unheard of, which is why you can lose money. All right, again, you can lose money because it can go up to 25 times. So B, just gamble again. It's actually had 26 times now. So what you do at that stage is you go in there, green 2000, because green is due to hit in the next 10 at the most. So there's 1, 2, there you go, 3 times, and I hit green. $2,000 bet on green pays out 58,000 coins. So by doing my calculation, and with a little bit of help of B, who ate one of my 2,000 bets, I knew that within the next 10 times, I have like a 90% certainty that green's going to hit. Especially when you see it not hit in 25 times. So what I normally do is after the 15th time, I'll start putting my 2,000 in. I'll start putting my 2,000 in after the 15th time of green not showing up. Because it's going to hit within 30. You're, again, 90% certain it's going to hit within 30. So even if you had to bet 2,000, keeping in mind 15 is already used up. If you had to bet 2,000 15 times, that's only 30,000 points. You following what I'm saying here now, right? So 95% chance of it heading within 30 tries. Let 15 pass. If you have to bet 2,000 DNA or points even the full 15 times, you're still out of pocket only 30,000. The payout is 58,000. So you're still up 28,000 points. That is how I do it. I have seen it not hit 40 times in a row. Okay, because there's no rhyme or reason for it. But the odds are grossly in your favor. The problem is you need to have the 30,000 points to do it. And God forbid it goes 31 times and you don't have that 2,000 to put in. And of course, the smuck that follows you will bet it on red and it will be green, right? So you really need to be willing to lose. When you gamble, you only gamble what you can afford. And this is, of course, why the rich get richer. It coincides with real life as well. Right? Sorry. So there is your gambling lesson brought to you by me. A safer way to do it is I've only seen red and black hit 5 times in a row. I think one time I've seen it hit 6 times in a row. If you have the money and in lower forms and you're willing to make, just double your money, just keep on doubling your numbers. So bet 1,000 on red. If it hits black, bet 2,000 on red. If it hits black, bet 4,000 on red. If it hits black, bet 8,000. Black again, 18,000, and so on. Eventually, it's going to hit your red, and you'll make a couple thousand. You'll get your money back and a little bit more. Okay, let's go socialize. Let's stop flying around like an idiot. Let's go socialize. What are we? Oh, we're a dialogue. That's not going to socialize very well. People don't like Dallas. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Wednesday night stream, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. We're gonna scare some people here. Boo. They do not appear scared, but they are using that nest in an improper way. Oh, look at tail. Look at the little tail. I'm gonna die in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Huh? I thought that thing was... What is that spinal doing? Anyway, doesn't actually matter. Okay. Gotta hate jars. Like rats. This is what the admins do on Crimson. Oof, our number. Do you guys see that number? Wow. We just lost like 8 people. But again, that happens, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. It's like an ocean. The wave come in, the wave come out. Toe, not two, or toe. Toe, whatever. Oop, here comes the spin. God, Dryos can't kill each other. Lol. Crimson Isle, Eek, Row, Die. Yeah, we are chill. We are chill. We're actually really chill. We're actually almost too chill, to be honest, between you and I. Oh, May May's on. That's nice to see. Or more to the point here. Now, May May is brand new. with the administration thing. So I know she's been trained, but I don't know if okay, so we're gonna do training. There you go. Oh, she went in spectate mode. That is the most fun of being an admin. You guys see it all the time. It's where I live, basically. I live in. Ouch. She's been trained well. She's been trained well. Um. It's always good to. It's always. You know, I can envision the wonder in her eyes and all that jazz. Um. Oh, that's cool, Razor. Lol. Uh, yeah, if anybody hasn't done that heart thing for the whatever, you guys know how to use Twitch. I don't. I just click a stream button. I don't know. Munchkin's helped me a lot, and Insane's helped me a lot getting this to where you have a cheeseburger on your screen. Hey, top line. That's about as far as I can take it. But um, I think I can get bits now too. I don't know what they do, but I got a funny noise for them, so I'm waiting for that noise to come up. I want to hear it, see if I did it right. And subscribe is cool because you get a little Pikachu, which is a default. Yeah, it's defaulted. Leave me alone. I'm not cool. But it's still cute. There's a reason why it's defaulted. Good. So maybe I think's going to do a fantastic job, and her mentor obviously did a fantastic job in training. When you apply for staff on Crimson, your application goes up for votes for the staff to vote on. That may, yeah, obviously, duh. So the staff votes, and if you get through the staff, you get a trial mod, which is we have a new trial mod, Sarah. I think her name is. Can't pronounce her name either. And that's a week, maybe 2, if you need it. Depends how busy your mentor is and how busy you are and how much you can interact with. And it's pretty detailed. It's really fun. It's really fun. I didn't have to do it, but it's really fun. It's really informative, and it also shows you the administration commands when you get admin and blah blah blah. And then there's a short little quiz after. You know, what would you do if you see overpacking at trips? What blah blah blah. And if they pass that, the mentor will let us know, and Rogue or Ido, and we'll add them to administration powers, which the following day, because the server restarts every day at 5 a.m., that will kick in, which is what happens to Mei. So this is the very, very first time that Mei has seen all this. And it brings joy to my heart knowing that she must be having a great time right now. It's probably stressing. It's probably, you're a little bit concerned. You are a god now on the server. You don't want to make a mistake. But as I told May and everybody, you can't make a mistake on Crimson that you can't fix. Right? So, if you slay someone instead of teleporting them, hey, I do it all the time, so I'm an idiot. So, fix it. What the? I'm gonna kill both these guys. Mean spoon. But he wasn't even that hungry. Not that that matters. Okay. Flop. Roxas look so kind and gentle at night, I think. They their eyes kind of tilt, like in a motherly way. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. In fact, it's probably just me. Until they eat your face. That is true. That is absolutely true. But even when they're eating your face, they're doing it with a very gentle, gentle look. I don't know. I've lost, and this is another thing I've warned all staff about. You lose the thrill of the game in a sense, right? You don't have to worry about anything anymore, and that is the whole part of the game: being scared, being nervous, hunting, worried about dying, worried about finding that Ava, worried, blah blah blah. That's what the whole game's designed for. I'll kindly eat your face. Thank you very much. That's a whole that's the whole thing the game's for. So when you have administration powers, this guy's not even copying my colors. I was telling the stream yesterday that a lot of people are copying Toe's colors, guys. And if you watch my stream, if you're new, go back a couple of streams if you can put up with it. I very rarely, if ever, get attacked. Even when I try to scare, and I run into like a whole herd of dinos, I don't get attacked. Because they know that Toe is a golden dino, right? So what's happening here, intentionally or unintentionally, there's no rule against it. We're not telling you what your dino can look like, I'll tell you that right now. People are going gold. Case in point is this Rex right here. If this Rex were to run up to someone, they might very well think it's Toe. And of course Toe doesn't attack. Right? That will give them the upper hand and get the first bite or two in before your brain recognizes, oh, beep, this ain't Toe. And by then you're dead. So don't worry about biting Toe, because Toe can heal himself and regrow, or you get a free body. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about biting Toe. I appreciate it. I respect it. Because a lot of players are going gold. And I'm not responsible if you die to a gold dino. Thank you. Just letting everybody know. It's not my fault. Oh, you're all friendly now, yeah? All right. What are we looking at now? Looking about a 2-hour stream. I am unfortunately still kind of getting a couple of dingy dings and a ring a ding and a little beep 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 and a bop 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 on that other situation that occurred a little while ago. Um, it's probably better if I uh, cut this stream a little bit short tonight, which I do apologize for. I love streaming. You guys keep me company when I'm doing what I'm doing. Uh, but it's probably better if I cut the stream a little bit short today and take care of that with my full attention and not having you guys bored listening to my mic rub against my shirt, which is probably not the best way to grow an audience. So this will occur, unfortunately, guys. There's no way around that, but luckily it doesn't happen very often at all. So want to thank you all very, very much for tuning in, and we will be back tomorrow. I promise you that. So have a great night. Hope to see you on the Crimson Isle. Let your friends know about the stupidity because it's supposed to be funny and enlightening. So um, enjoy, take care, stay safe, and tomorrow I just got teleported. Why are they teleporting me in places? Well, I'm gonna borrow. You know what the funny thing? You know what the funny thing? I think you can. I forget. Can I kill them in the burrow? I don't know what happens. Can I kill Ed? Do you think I would get upset? Oh my god! And the burrow starts to collapse. You ever seen that? This is a burrow collapsing. It doesn't give you any warning. It doesn't actually say anything on the thing, but it shakes. Well, let's crash the server. We're gonna find out, I suppose. And that's the burrow collapsing, and it kills you. Now let's see if the server's still. It is. Hoorah! That's why Dryos were banned from every server, like 6, 7, 8, whatever months ago, because if you killed a Dryo inside their burrow, it crashed the entire server. And it was a hard crash, like a fatal error. Where your provider, like, in our case, Ping Perfect, they had to manually reset the server. And it could take days to actually reset it. It was horrific. They claim to have fixed that, and I haven't heard any complaints about it, so I'm pretty confident that I could run that test. But sorry, much. I was pretty confident we weren't going to crash Crimson there, because it happens. I mean, you can bite a burrow at the Rex. If someone's in that burrow, you kill it, right? So it's obviously happened before. But you know what? It's, it's, it's worth a try, right? What's the worst that could happen? The server goes down for a week. Yeah. Anyway. Oh my god. I'm such a. Okay. I'm logging off. I'm logging off the stream anyway. Thanks again, guys. Hope you take care, and we will see each other again tomorrow for more of whatever this is. Take care.